Hello everybody, and welcome back to Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights 2. I am your humble host, Tim. In the previous session, Kelgar became a monk after completing all of his trials to be allowed to join the Monks of Tyr. And we have since got him some lovely equipment, so he is now all set to monk out. Able to do a lot more damage now than what he was doing previously. Now, what we need to do, after all of that, we need to go and... according to Wolf, Eldon came looking for you at the sunken flagon, muttering something about a silver shard. The old sage said he needed to talk to you and that the matter was urgent. So I know we sort of blew him off to do some other bits and pieces running around the town, but we need to go and visit him now, which I believe... yes. This is where he was located last time. Oh, this doesn't look good. Hello, everybody. I said stay back. Anyone steps in the yard and we'll kill you. We'll kill your marshal. Oh, dear. Hello, what are you doing in there?
Back, by the gods. I don't think they're bluffing. Marshal...
Oh, good God, it's Cormac.
Marshal Cormac, how badly are you hurt, sir?
I've had far worse. These imbeciles knew how to work...
if these imbeciles knew how to work a wand...
Shot at me point blank and I still couldn't hit a thing. Just rush him, Sergeant. They're out of charges anyway.
Best not listen to him, Sergeant. Us poor imbeciles got plenty of charges left in this here one, so kick your stinking system.
Brockburn, what's going on here?
It's a botched robbery. Near as I can tell, the thieves inside the house, when Cormac knocked, must have noticed that the old sage's wands were down, and went to have a look. Poor fellow never stood a chance. They shot him with the wand of theirs and left him in the yard. Now they say they'll kill him if we come any closer. It's an impasse.
Do you mind if I have a try?
Look here, I've no ego to bruise. I can walk a beat, catch a thief, or rescue a kitten from a tree, but when it comes to negotiations, I'm hardly any use. Hey, you in the house! There's somebody here who would like to have a word with you.
Oh, is that right? Another of your gutless hounds, is it? I'm Aurora Borealis. To whom am I speaking? Name's Huey, and this here's Gulliver.
Idiot! Why'd you tell him our names for?
Well, he told us his. Aurora Borealis. That's the fellow who cleaned us out of the docks. The one who did for Moore and Bellow. Oh, gods. Look, we can work this out. What will it take for you to give yourselves up?
All right, we're listening, Borealis. But we've got demands.
Oh, they've got demands, oh no.
We give ourselves up, and you got to promise to let us go free. Them hounds got to give their word too.
Well, it's not going to happen. They come out. They're going to keep their life, and that's all. We don't let criminals walk, not in this district.
It's a small price to pay for Cormac's life. Besides, we can arrest the ones in the house.
I'm telling you this is a mistake. Let one criminal slip through your fingers and you'll find dozens more trying to do the same. But I'll not stand in your way.
What's it to be? The hound gives their promise too?
They give their word. Now come on out.
Hear that, Huey? A promise. Come on, let's go before they change their minds. They don't want to die for old Scab.
Aye, Gulliver, no do I.
Hey, Borealis, we're leaving. We're leaving the wand and coming out. So you tell them hounds to keep their steel to themselves.
XP for negotiating. Oh, awesome.
We're plain to see. It'll pay me to let these two walk, but you did save Cormac's life, and if we're lucky, their friends inside haven't heard a thing.
Let me have a question. Hello, Gulliver. Have you travelled lately?
Don't know what you freed us for, but we're grateful, just the same. You've made a friend in this old cut purse.
How many thieves are in the house?
A little over 25, counting Gulliver and me. So there's 50...
Right, okay. So we're looking an old scab himself.
Most of them in the back or in the basement on account of all them traps old Scab has set. That's bad luck for Scab, though, 'cause he won't have seen us leave our post. Might be they could take Scab by surprise, eh, Huey?
If they don't set off the traps. Alright, so... That's fine.
Oh. Well, hang about till you're inside. After that, it's back to the docks. Don't know about you, Gulliver, but I don't much like the way them hounds keep eyeing us.
Alright. How you doing there, Cormac?
Should have just charged those stinking amateurs.
How badly are you hurt?
Takes more than a couple of magic missiles in the gut to kill half of them.
Alright. Hang in there, Cormac. We'll get you all healed up. Alright. You guys take care of him. So this place is heavily trapped, according to Gulliver and Huey. So we're going to take it slow and do a lot of... I probably don't need a lane, actually, now that I think about it. Nah, fuck it. She's here now. Here we go. Nishka, please. Another trap. Thank you, Nishka. Oh, that worked. Wand of Stinking Cloud, eh? Well, there's the butler.
Wait, can't we talk about this? I have money, you can have it all.
Stab him quick, Scab. Scab said we could kill them if they tried to escape.
Please, I wasn't thinking. I'm sorry I tried to run.
You should have stayed put like old Scab said then. Sorry, nothing personal.
No, have mercy.
Oh, wait, leave the butler alone, you assholes.
Well. Looks like this lock needs some special attention. All done.
Alright, so we've got the people downstairs to deal with now, which is good. We still got to make sure we sneak according to our informants, I guess. There we go.
I'll take care of this.
Oh. Okay.
I think we've had enough of this.
stop killing the household staff?
That's it for you. Take that. Have at thee.
Piece of shit.
Master Aldenon was looking for you before the thieves came. It's something we discovered in the archives, a matter of the greatest urgency.
Well, tell me about it quickly.
We, had been researching the silver shards at the archive. We found an old reference to a shard in Neverwinter, discovered shortly after the war with the King of Shadows. This shard was held by a fraternity of lords, wealthy men who dabbled in matters arcane. According to the tome, only 4 still lived: Lords Dalrin, Brennick, Hawks, and Taverick.
Aren't those the men who've been turning up dead?
Yes, all but Taverick. We reasoned that the lords have been passing the shard from one to the next, just ahead of the demons. If our guess is correct, then Lord Taverick has the shard, and he is in considerable danger. Aldenon tried to send word to him, but the man is stubborn. He urged me to go away, and said that I shouldn't return until I was younger and female, were his words, I believe.
We should tell Lord Nasher now, before the demons return.
Wait, I want to know what happened here.
The thieves came straight to the door, dressed respectably enough. They said they bore a message from you, so Master Aldenon lowered the walls. It was chaos after that. They gathered us together and herded us down here. 2 others trundled the master out of the house. They returned shortly after with a heavy pouch of gold, so I presume they traded the master to whoever hired them in the first place.
You have an idea who might have hired the thieves?
Regrettably, no. They were a sullen lot altogether, and the leader did not seem to confide in many of his men.
All right. So if they were hired to kidnap Eldalon, then why did they stay here?
Apparently, old Scab liked the look of the master's treasure,
Yeah,
so
okay.
he stayed here a while longer than he should have. I don't believe that was part of the original plan.
Right. We'll send the guards to help you. Alright. So we gotta go speak to Lord Nasher about all this. Oh, first things first, I want to quickly run back to the tavern and swap out our druid for Cora. Because I have a feeling her subplot might be coming up soon. So we might get her in order to allow that to transpire. Knock and burn. If my ears are true, that was some fight in there. It was indeed. How's Cormac? He'll mend, thank the gods. I'll have him in the temple for a few days, though. The old bugger took mind magic missiles to his gut. Let's go, boys. We better check the hostages before half the ward gathers to watch. All right. Excuse me, Lord Nasher. I'm glad you have come. It seemed one eventful as another. The trial with the Luskan has been settled, and now I hear Aldenon has been kidnapped. Yes, that is correct. And we have news of the murder of the nobles as well. Oh, explain. All 3 of the murdered nobles, Dallin, Brennick, and Hawks, were in possession of a silver shard that is now held by Lord Tavarok. Syrian? I will not allow him to suffer the same fate as the others. I want you to report to Lord Tavarok's estate at once. I'm sending Captain Ballard and a detachment of guards to meet you there. I have marked Tavarok's home on your map. Go there and do everything in your power to protect him. Now go. All right then. Onward, men. Or ladies. Only have one man in our group. I wonder if the imps are ever actually going to come into play in terms of being able to like actually help us out with something. Like if they can find some information for us that others can't. Be interesting. Greetings, gentlemen.
Halt there. Who are you? What business do you have here?
Quit with your halt there's your great bumbling nit. 'Tis Aurora Borealis, or I'm half a troll. I have to pardon my comrade, your lordship. He started as we started as watchhounds, you see, and there's nothing watchhounds like better than to sound their own voice, especially when telling people to halt and state your business. That's all right. Where is Captain Ballard? Old Black Ballard is waiting for you inside, Squire. Right through that door and straight into the main hall. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Oh, welcome back, Quora. Straight through into the main hall. Ah, hello everybody.
I'm sorry, my lord, but the girl must leave.
Oh, come now, look at her. Look, pretty girl like that would keep any man alive and well, even a spotty old ward like me. That is what Nasher wants, isn't it? To keep me from dropping dead, huh?
Lord Nasher is concerned about my lord's well-being, in light of the recent deaths of my lord's
That's an awesome sword.
Ah, if Nasher cared about my lord's well-being, he'd buy me a potion of youth. Failing that, he'd send me a harem. 84 girls, one for each of my years. Yes? Maybe?
Good lord, man.
Soldiers. Millie, my dear, I insist that you come back and play for me again. The night after next, perhaps.
My lord is very sweet. I'd be honored.
Okie dokie. Not sure what we just walked in on there. Captain.
Squire Aurora Borealis, Captain Audrey Ballard at your command. If you don't mind me saying, Squire, it is an honor to serve with you. My men and I were at your trial by combat. Warmed a lot of veterans' heart to see your friend rout that Luskan dog.
Thank you very much. Have you inspected the house?
Yes, Squire. We've already made initial sweep of the house, secured the outer doors, and billeted my men on the second floor. We've 5 in number, all proven men. The quiet one with the bow is commonly Finn. Doesn't say much, but he's killed more Luskan than any of us with those arrows of his. The sergeant is Derwin, called Greylocks, like a father to the boys, and deadly with an axe. Guff and Whitley you've already met. I'll be bringing them inside and locking down the front door when night falls, by your leave, of course. I'd like to barricade all the exits as well, if you think it is best. I'll send Finn and Darrow to gather some tables and such. The old man won't miss them. This place has rooms that haven't been touched for decades, perhaps more. After you've sent the old man upstairs, we'll get underway. All right, I'll go and talk to him. Where are you? Hello, dude. Oh, what's this? More of you. Nasher thinks an army is going to stop me from dropping dead, eh?
My name is Aurora Borealis, my lord.
Oh, and my name is Siren Tavrik. That's with a T and a V and a K. Good name, Tavrik. It has, when it's spelled properly, anyway. A cousin of mine took off the sea, and you know where that got him? Broke in the gutter. I swear. He thought he'd be an artist. Pah! Don't ever try to make a living as an artist. Job only pays well after you're dead. Well, now they've gone and gotten... Now I've gone and gotten riled up. What were we talking about?
Where is the shard, sir?
Got it right here in my pocket. And that's where we're staying, too, Lord Nasher. I told Lord Nasher I wouldn't give it to him, and he said I wouldn't have to. Nice enough fellow, Nasher. Seemed to like sitting on that throne of his. Ancestors of mine made that throne, and you know where that got him? Exiled to Icewind Dale. Silly fool. Thought he'd sign his initials at the bottom. I ever tell you what I think of artists?
Yes, sir. Enough chatter, old man. Get upstairs. We can secure the house.
Oh, very well. Shoo the old dotard away. He smells like boiled cabbage anyway. No, don't bother to disagree. I know what I smell like. I'll be upstairs in my chamber. I think I'll go to bed and dream a bit. Always pretty girls in my dream. I don't even have to pay them to keep me company.
What a dick. Give the word, Squire, and we'll lock down the house. You'll be stationed outside Taverick's door. Nash's orders. Alright. Secure the house, Captain. I'll be upstairs. Finn, Doan, you heard the Squire. Fetch some tables and chairs for a barricade. I'll take one last sweep of the house. Alright.
Hells take your good spirits. I tell you, Weatherly, there's an ill wind tonight.
Aye, but you smelt it first, Guff. 'Twasn't me who had the double helping the beans.
Bah! Why can't Black Ballad pair me with Finn for a change? At least I have some quiet. There's a foul smell on the air, Weatherly.
Oh, here they come.
And a stillness I don't like.
What in the hells?
Oh! Blue flames!
By the gods!
Not the gods, I think. Weapons to hand, boys.
Here we go. Captain sent to fetch you, Squire. Something foul mist gathering downstairs, and lights have gone all funny. I'll stay here and guard Lord Taverick, both of you. Aye, Squire, as you say. Alright, everyone, downstairs. Let's go deal with this. Oh, and better save it too. It's been like this for half a candle. No more sign of trouble yet, beyond the mists and the stink of the foul light. Squire, I heard little demons. They burst through the front door and forced us back. Ah, and something else too, back behind the rest. Whatever it is, it's big. Alright, big demon. Okay. Yes, you're hurt. Get behind us and tend to those wounds. Alright, Squire, a few bandages and we'll be back in the fray. Though Guff will still be ugly. I look sharp, Squire. They're coming through the door. Alright, here we go. Ooh.
Time for a little fun. Take that.
I'll let you guys deal with that out there. They'll be coming again, Squire, and it's likely to get worse from here. What are your orders? Sit close to me, Captain, and follow my lead. Aye, Squire. We'll show them our steel and send them back to the steaming pits. Alright, here we go.
That's it for you. Bring it to me.
Ooh, sucky bitches. Here we go. Boom. Nice work, Quora. A terrified shriek echoes from upstairs and a voice sounds like, oh, god damn it.
Hells, that's Taverick! Thrice cursed demons got around us or climb the walls of the house. Upstairs, Squires. I'll hold back the rest from here.
Everyone upstairs, let's go! Nice work, everybody.
Hello, the beast appeared out of nowhere. Just came shrieking out of the dark. Listen to me, Borealis. Our only chance is the crypt. I had the place warded, and they'll only be able to come through the door. It should take them some time to penetrate the wards. Alright, where's the crypt? Back down the great hall, out the western door, down the stair. Here, take the key. Better you hold it than this bumbling old dotard.
Alright, we have a plan. Now I think, if I remember correctly, there's an option to... Here it is.
Get in line. Follow me.
If I get him to automatically pick up the items, we can save having to loot everything.
Oh, Tavla, good to see you alive. It's even better to be so, Captain.
The demons just keeping their distance if they're waiting for us to move.
And I caught a glimpse of a big one.
But Guff spied at the door. He's hanging back, giving orders. He's the source of the stench, too. You can trust us on that. Alright, well, we're going to be making a break for the crypt. We'll wait for Tarvok to finish picking up all of the items there. Making a break for the crypt. Let's go. Would have thought they would have been immune to the fire damage. Pretty good thing that's not the case. Oh, here we go.
Predictable creatures, demons. Can't abide wards, not when they're done right. Now they'll have to come at us through that... Oh, Ogma's eyes, what is that stench?
I can smell you, little lordling. I can scent your craven soul amidst the dust of your ancestors.
This place is warded against you, demon.
I am Kagoth the Egg, leader of hordes, cleaver of Babao and Bebelith, the hunter who does not tire. From the yawning and clamorous lair of Yagul was I plucked, and now I hunt at the bidding of my master. And who are you, my mortal friend? You have a wonderful anarchic scent about you. Beneath your weariness and your sweat, you smell of lives shattered and hopes trod underfoot. Perhaps I could smell you better, if only I could come a bit closer.
The door! Get away from the door!
What the shit? Nice work, everybody.
That thing, it has a master. You heard it, didn't you? I told Nasher this hoodwinking business wouldn't work, but he didn't listen. To an 84-year-old? Of course not.
I'm not following, my lord.
I haven't got the shard. Haven't had it since yesterday. Passed it to Melina, in fact, just before you got here.
Oh.
The whole business with the diversion to get whoever's seeking the shard to reveal himself. Instead, he sent that brute with a tongue-twisting name.
You passed it just to some girl from the mask?
I do still have a few wits left, you know. Melina's one of the 9.
Oh, okay.
She holed up with the Moonstone Mask with half a dozen guards posing as patrons. Only the demon's master has seen through our rules and sent the demons here to occupy you and to kill me in the bargain. A man himself, on his way to the master, claimed the shard. I'd bet my heirs on it, if I had any.
Alright, well, let's get to the mask then.
Oh, let an old dotard stand in your way. Probably ought to stay down here with people my own age.
Alright, let's keep moving then. Looking for... Oh, jeez. Hello, Ophelia. Thank the gods you're here. A man with glowing tattoos on his face came in here with a pack of demons. He's still upstairs now. He murdered Evelyn at the door. If he's not stopped, he'll... Please, you must do something. All right. Upstairs. Where do we go? Where are the stairs? Second floor. Here we go. Oh no, there's Melina. There's the warlock, whoever that fucker is.
Ah, reinforcements. I am afraid you are too late to save this one. And if it is the shard you're after, I am afraid I have that as well. It seems to me all you have left is your life, but that is easily corrected.
Ooh, puppet dogs.
Time to put these weapons to some use.
So he's not here. I guess we're going to tell Lord Dasher. Alright, cool. I was hoping that maybe we'd be able to catch this guy, but obviously the bastard teleported away. I don't see why he was that keen to actually leave, and I know we would have killed him, but we do have all of the other shards. You sort of think he'd want to stick around and hopefully try to recover all of the shards, since I've got the majority of them, but that's just me. Nope, alright. Poor ladies. Hello, Ophelia. I understand that there's quite a bit of damage. Regardless, we still mourn those who were killed. Hopefully, between you and the Nine, we can prevent any future tragedies such as this. Sure. You might want to pick up your friends. They're sort of dead all over the ground here. And we're about doing all the looting. Ooh, here we go.
What happened to my home? How did my manor get so dark and cold? I'll have to ask my assistant to start the fire at once. I say, some light, please. This door is odd. I don't remember having this placed in my home either. I say, anyone, this door is stuck.
Know that your words will not be heard in this place.
Oh, forgive me. I wouldn't have raised my voice if I'd known someone was so close. This door seems to be stuck. Really, quite embarrassing. Could you...
My door is sealed as well.
Oh, jeez.
Garius will come for you soon enough.
Garius? That's not the name of my assistant.
Garius is the master of the Fifth Tower. And you are alive because he requires your assistance, as he once asked for mine.
I'm sorry. I can't see you too well at this angle. Whatever do you mean? I'm always willing to help anyone, you know.
In this matter, you should choose death.
Ooh.
For your sake and the sake of this plane. Garius seeks knowledge of an ancient Ilfarn ritual that will grant him the power of the King of Shadows.
Uh-oh.
But his understanding of the ritual is narrow.
I can help there. Knowledge is something of a hobby of mine. Perhaps I could shed some light on the trouble, especially if it involves books or cryptic rituals. I will say that this Garius fellow chose a poor place to do it. This hardly looks like it was part of the Ilfarn Empire at all.
It is not. But power lies deep within the stones of this structure. It is one of the sites of the war against the King of Shadows when he touched this plane long ago. Part of him still resides here, and grant strength to his worshippers.
Well, no good comes from tinkering around with ancient powers. All this ritual nonsense doesn't sound very wise.
It is madness.
Oh!
But with the madness comes power.
It's a gift.
And Garius will not turn away.
Interesting. Lord Nasha, we've got troubles.
I heard of the battle at the Moonstone Mask, Melina. Unfortunately, she's been killed by a sorcerer, one who can summon demons. That is terrible news. Without her, the 9 are weakened tremendously, and she will be missed. The killer, were you able to catch him? No, he eluded capture, unfortunately. And it seems there's a little more to be done. I could dispatch the many-starred cloaks of the Moonstone Mask, and Siren's home to look for clues. Level up! But as for what they can turn up, I do not know. It looks like justice has been denied this day. Nonetheless, you are to be congratulated for saving Lord Syrian's life.
Why didn't you tell me about Melina, by the way?
Keeping her identity a secret was not meant to harm you or her, but there were many uncertainties in these deaths as it stood. No, too many uncertainties to risk it. I am sorry if you find that difficult to understand, but it was my decision to make, not yours. Alright. What would you like me to do next, then? If there was a trial, I would ask you to track down the murderer, but without one, I fear we'll have to bide our time. And another matter has recently been brought to our attention. It seems that we've had a larger problem within Neverwinter than we thought. Oh, jeez. Oh, motherfucker.
I hope we're not intruding. It seems Neverwinter is quite active of late.
I said I would send for you later after I'm done here.
My apologies, Lord Nasha, but the conversation before was a bit brief, and I did not think it will be best for both our cities to wait any longer. Forgive my impatience. Ah, is this the Halfman, the squire I've heard so much about? Whoever she is, she's powerful, and she's masking it well, too.
Yes.
I am familiar with your exploits, and
yes, this is the woman that has created the shadow monster to take out Cora.
I'm familiar with your exploits, and as exceptional as they are, I'm certain we could spend most of the day discussing them.
My lord, if this is an inappropriate time, I will take my leave. Oh, no, I want you here. This merits your attention. This is Sydney Natal, our new ambassador from Luskan. Oh, of course, we get another fucking traitor right off the bat. She arrived earlier. I'd hoped to speak to you privately before the three of us met. Her associate is Clavier, I believe.
Well met, sir. It is my
Clavier is of no consequence. He is here to assist me, and silently. The news I bring concerns you, Lord Nasha, and I most of all. So it is fitting you have arrived. I had hoped to speak to you before leaving in any event.
So I'm listening, sure.
There has been some miscommunication, so I have travelled from Luskan to straighten certain matters out. If they were left to rumour, gossip, or surface appearance, they might be misconstrued. You have recently had trouble with those you believed affiliated with Luskan, when in fact they are not connected or supported by us at all. Ah.
Indeed, go on.
There are 4 towers in Luskan, each ruled by a skilled mage, and we 4 work tirelessly to aid Luskan and its people. But there is a self-styled master of the 5th tower who, as his title suggests, has overstepped his bounds. This mage is a man by the name of Garius, Black Garius, I believe is yet another title he uses. Silly, really, but he really does believe he casts a longer shadow than he does. Nevertheless, he has been quite industrious of late, almost as industrious as you, my dear Halfman.
But he is not affiliated with our city or its interest, unlike you and your long-standing ties of service to Neverwinter. And sounds like this is the Luskan problem. Ambassador Natal informed me earlier that she believes Blackgarius began a war between their island neighbor, Rutham. Yes, and it has served as a convenient means to distract Luskan from the real priorities. Regardless, Rutham was an aggressor for quite some time, so action needed to be taken regardless. I believe the Lord's Alliance would have taken exception to that, as do I. I am certain they would have, my lord, but since Rutham attacked us first, it is our responsibility to deal with their aggression and quickly. You can expect little else from island barbarians, really. You see, Rutham believed that Luskan had stolen a precious artifact from them, a book called the Tome of Istkar. A powerful artifact, and not only can its sudden disappearance lead two nations to war, but in the wrong hands it can be used to channel tremendous power. And this helps us how? And as a matter we feel best left to Neverwinter. The fact it is a domestic one, as it turns out. But that is not all that concerns us. We believe that Blackgarius has made an alliance with someone known as the King of Shadows, a man or creature of whom we know very little. Garius was no doubt able to steal the Tome of Istkar and with help from his ally, and use it to bolster his armies with the golems awakened by the tome. Aha! So you came here to tell us about the golem army? No, unfortunately his ambitions do not end there. We have received word that he intends to perform a powerful ritual within the lands of Neverwinter, with knowledge he has stolen from the very King of Shadows he serves. We have heard of the loss of your loyal sage, Aldenon, but I suspect he is part of all this. And what do you mean by that? I suspect he was kidnapped to provide the last missing piece of the ritual, a ritual that will steal power from the King of Shadows and grant it to Garius. The exact powers granted are not known to me or my fellow mages, which is a further cause for concern, but I have told you all that I know. Alright, so that doesn't tell us how to find him or stop him. We feel it's not only our duty to clear up any ties you might believe exists between Luskan and this criminal, but to inform you of his whereabouts. He and his forces are in the ruined castle of Crossroad Keep, within Neverwinter lands. Oh, good. Normally Luskan would not hesitate to take action against such a criminal, but with the confusion that has already occurred, we felt it best to advise Lord Nasher and you of the situation, and allow you to do what you feel is best. Alright, so why Crossroad Keep and why Neverwinter territory? It is difficult to explain to someone not skilled in the arcane arts. Crossroad Keep was the site of a great battle in the past, one against the King of Shadows, in fact. That much we've been able to uncover. We believe that some of the power from the battle, his essence perhaps, allows them a stronger tie to the King of Shadows. If the ritual is performed there, but that is our best guess. Alright. So what are we supposed to do? Garius must be stopped. We have his location. I want you to travel there as soon as you are able. Well, if we're going after Ember's killers, what about her? What about Luskan? Does anybody here really believe Luskan knew nothing about Ember? Nothing? My dear girl, I would be careful with such words, lest you offend me. I have come in good faith, and you are in danger of throwing it back in my face. Alright. Look, I don't believe the Host Tower mages would be unaware of anything occurring in their domain. That is correct, and all you have is my word. You are a squire. I am sorry, squire. That is correct, and all you have is my word. As your squire, I'm sorry, squire of a squire has indicated. Jeez. That does not seem to be enough. The matter of Luskan and Ember is for me to decide.
We both are aware of the threat this Black Garret represents. If Luskan is interested in peace and cooperation, it is for the good of Neverwinter to respect that intention. Alright. If it is for the good of Neverwinter and its people, very well. Oh, what? Oh, whatever. I can't believe what I'm hearing. How do you protect your own people? When it blah, blah, blah. Shandujero, the strength of Neverwinter comes from its citizens, and you have shown me that now. But listen to me. There are greater threats to Neverwinter as we speak. But whatever happened at Ember is unfortunate, but I believe the one responsible has been punished for that crime. If we carry the accusations further to Luskan, I do not believe it is warranted, and furthermore, I am the one who sets policy in this court. That is not for one man or one village. This is not about one man or one village. It's about Neverwinter. And it is about protecting what exists. Lord Nasha, I had a friend, Elaine, at Amber, who barely escaped. But so many others. I know, and I am sorry for their loss, but unless this garrus is stopped, I fear that another tragedy will occur, much greater than what occurred in Ember. Justice will come to those in time, but not today. And I need you to accept it. We all have burdens to bear, and if they must be carried so that the people of Neverwinter may be safe, then that is what must be done. Lord Dasher, Ambassador and Desal, Crossroad Keep, I fear that... Silence, Cassavir! Do not make me remind you again. Lord Nasher, forgive me, but Black Garius may have begun the ritual. Quick action is needed. I have done what I could to inform you of what we know. Now it's up to you to act, if you wish. And Havman, as further proof of my good faith and the good faith of Luskan, rest assured I will keep looking for information on the King of Shadows and any proof I can bring that Luskan had no involvement in Ember. Well, I imagine some proof will come in time. Yes, girl, in fact, I know it will. Thank you three for hearing me. I realize these are difficult times for Neverwinter, and it was not my intention to bring another, but Luskan... jeez. Thank you three for hearing me. I realize these are difficult times for Neverwinter, and it is not my intention to bring another, but Luskan could not remain silent while this threat to the southern neighbor loomed. Farewell! I've already dispatched the many starred cloaks and troops of the Crossroads Keep. I want you to go as well. Garius must be stopped. I want you to leave as soon as you are able to travel. Rescue Eldon, and you are to do everything in your power to stop the ritual. Alright. I will go at once. Excellent. I'm glad I can count on you. Be careful at Crossroad Keep. If it is now Garrus' stronghold, as the ambassador has said, it is likely well defended not only by soldiers, but with magics as well.
I hear you.
What do you want?
What's going on?
Yes?
Alright. Well, let's level up. Alright, so we're heading out of town. Crossroads Keep. Here we go. Oh. We encounter something on the way. Ah! I take it this wasn't summoned by any of you.
Ugh. It's like Murkia, quite a version of the sorceress. Maybe that's good manners come back to her at last.
Oh, by the gods, can't we get a Mona's piece? It looks a bit like you, actually, Quora. Whatever it is, doesn't look too friendly. Is that something from the King of Shadows? It didn't feel like it.
I think doesn't have a stomach to stand up and fight. It can't be that much like the sorceress.
Is it gone? Yeah, you're alright. Feels strange, but I'll be fine. I just need a moment or two to recover.
Alright.
So I'm wondering about that shadow construct, whether or not it's actually killing her in the process. Oh, here we go.
The chamber is ready, Master Garius. The ritual may begin whenever you wish.
Oh, yeah. Let's get her again now, Garius.
The shadow priests. They took their leave, Master. Once they were done preparing the chamber for the ritual.
Deal with them when we are done here. After this night, we shall have no further use for them, or their King of Shadows.
It shall be as you command.
Oh, yeah, it's so
Let us
great.
begin the ritual. Order the rest of the Brotherhood here at once. After all, we wouldn't want to keep Neverwinter waiting.
Oh, what's going on? It's all rainy now.
That farmer, they didn't even bury him. They just left him for the vultures. Why would they do this? It's monstrous.
They're evil? He'll get a proper burial once we're done.
Thank you. This poor man deserves as much.
I'm with the many-starred cloaks. This way, quickly, before you give us away.
Okay, we're coming. Yes, you and your bright sword really aren't giving yourselves away, are you?
The Luskins change guard shifts around this time, moving men in and out of the keep. If we strike hard and fast, we'll take the courtyard and be inside the keep before they realize what's going on.
Just gonna charge in? That doesn't seem very wise.
It's our best option. Most of the Luskins will still be half asleep when we attack anyway. The longer we wait, the more time they'll have to entrench themselves.
Well, in any case, what's our next move?
Looks like there's still some time before the next shift change. So let's sit back and let them sleep a little longer, shall we? It's time! The Luskins are opening the doors. Ready?
I guess if we don't have a choice, I would prefer to sneak in, but I guess we're just gonna go. Ah! I'm ready. Let's go.
The doors! Get to the doors!
We're under attack! You men, get back in there and seal the doors!
Oh, now we got it going.
Rally to me! Push these dogs back!
Oh! 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 Oh!
Damn it! Nath Savan, I want those doors open now!
Rather conserve the power. Alright, Vale. We're being counterspelled. I don't think we're going to be able to open the doors from this side. Wonderful. Looks like the Brotherhood has a few tricks of its own. I'll save them once we're inside. Trust me.
Alright, backup plan. I know this keep had an escape tunnel somewhere. I want you to find it. Find the tunnel exit and use it to get inside the keep. Once you're inside, kill whichever wizard is countering our spells so we can open the doors. Alright. Just wait here and don't do anything stupid while I get the doors open. Make it fast, Aurora. Looks like the weather's going to turn on us. Where the fuck is this?
One eternity later.
Okay, so it's in the location of the escape tunnel is on the world map, which quite frankly I think is shit design if that's the case. Fuck's sakes, you've got to leave the map that you're currently in order to... God, that is so stupid. Oh, we found you. Hey, Algernon.
Oh, I say, I remember you. You were one of those interesting silver shards. Though I'm afraid I am not certain if I introduced myself the first time we met. Did I?
Yes, you did, Algernon.
Oh, good to see I haven't completely forgotten my manners. Tend to be a little forgetful at times, you know.
Look, I'm aware. We're here to rescue you.
Oh, that's right. I was captured, wasn't I? Truth be told, I totally forgot about it. They gave me these tomes and some peace and quiet, and well, I suppose I just lost track of time, you see. These books, they all concern some sort of horrific ritual, something about bringing shadows and power to all recipients involved. I haven't gotten all the details down yet. I wanted to do a thorough study first. And it seems terribly threatening. Don't care for it at all.
Alright. Sounds dangerous and sounds like it needs to be stopped.
Well, I don't know if they'd actually try to perform the ritual. If so, they'd best be careful. The slightest disruption could have lethal consequences. Mark my word, it always pays to triple-check all your wards and postcards to prevent interruptions if you ever plan on doing something of the sort. You know, it does remind me of one time where I had let my ward down and let a messenger in and I was kidnapped.
Look, I need to find them and stop their ceremony.
Oh, I doubt they're doing anything of the sort. I told them it would be very unwise. Might cause untold damage, well, to everyone except themselves. They seemed to agree and were quite receptive to my advice. You young people worry too much about your elders. We're not the ones running headlong into danger all the time.
Look, they lied to you. How are we going to stop this ritual?
Well, stopping it will be easy. Simply do what you young people do best. Kick down their door and make a lot of noise. Like my gardener, after one too many swigs from the wineskin.
Okay. Then I'm going to find them. Then I'm going to go and find them. Get out of here and warn Neverwinter.
Oh, well, all right. As long as I could come back later, you know. Save these books. They're really, really interesting.
All right. All right, just stay out of trouble.
All right. I'll leave at once. Oh, this whole ruckus probably about nothing. Usually kidnapping at Black Lake and all this sort of crap. I don't know. You damn young people and all of your things. It's just, oh.
Reactivating the construct. I have a book on that. All right, cool.
Oh, that worked. Well, nice work. I don't suppose you left any for us. What? And give up some of the fun? Not likely.
So I see.
In any case, we'll need to find Eldon. He's safe and heading back to Neverwinter. Glad to hear it. Now we should... It's probably back Garius. We need to stop him. Lacarius here? Our chances against him are slim, and I'm being optimistic. Well, we need to stop him. All right, of course, lead the way. Here we go.
So why can't I go through this door?
No, sorry. I can't do that.
Oh, you've got the key.
I would say yes.
That makes sense. Shadow Priest. Shadow Priestess, another Shadow Priest. Or Shadow Priest. Hello, Shadow Priest. I'll speak to the Priestess. We may not pass, Aurora Borealis. Our king forbids us. Garius will be reborn this night. What are you talking about? Reborn in darkness and freed from his mortal shell, Garius will join the King of Shadows, become one with the eternal dark, ever living, ever serving. He'll become undead, you mean? Undead? What is that but a word? To join with the king is not to become but a shambling corpse. Put aside such words and see the truth for what it is. Light is illusion, shadow is truth, our king is truth. Garius will join with him, become an extension of his will. Is that not reward? Is that not paradise?
Enough talk. Defend yourself.
Come forth, brothers and sisters, help us in the name of your king. Jeez. Wow.
Yeah?
Yes?
They all went down like a sack of crap. Ah, there's the warded door. What is that? It's got a lot of power emanating from it. Watch your fingers. A glowing door is rarely a good thing, I found. Then again, glowing doors usually guard something quite valuable, so maybe we could take a quick look. I'd watch it. I don't know what's wrong with that door. It's either really good, or considering Outlook, probably really bad. Let's worry about that door later. We'll have more fighting ahead. No, I want to get in there. Alright, we can't get in there. And there's no... We've got to get our Gith ally, or not Gith ally, the Gith lady to assist us.
My greetings to you.
All right, everyone, let's do this. This doesn't look good.
Looks like we finally have a decent fight in our hand. Bring that down!
Fucking destroyed it. Now, I had a book. Every brittle spine seems to contain...
You four, ignore them. Keep concentrating. The rest of you, kill them. You're not focusing.
Wahahaha.
What have you done to me?
Oh, you exploded. What in the hell is going on here? What are you staying around for? We beat Garius and his wizards. Come on, search the bodies.
Well done. We've earned our swords this day, I think. Would have been nice to crush Garius ourselves, but it's a little more satisfying for him to be undone by his own ritual.
I need to report back to Neverwinter immediately and tell Lord Nasher what has happened here. Alright. I should search for anything important the Brotherhood has left behind. Make it fast. Return to me when you're ready to go. Alright. Yep, let's get out of here. Oh, hang on. Svan, get some men down here and haul the Luskan filth out of the keep. Should we bury them, sir?
Don't bother, just pile them and burn them. And see if we can't get that glowing door upstairs open as well. I don't want to leave any surprises for the next tent.
Oh, good. They're going to get our Gith friend out. Oh, here he goes. Ah, awesome. We've now got 4 ring wraiths to deal with.
Forgive me, Master Aldenon. I'm afraid I do not understand.
Very well. Let us set aside the broader metaphor of the stone and narrow our attention to the fact that it has been cleft in two, which, while not a fact, is a smaller metaphor than the first. You see, at first glance, the two halves both appear as separate stones, but they were both once one stone, yet not. Do you follow?
Ah, welcome. I was just speaking with Master Aldenon concerning one of the prisoners you recovered from Garius. A woman, but not of Neverwinter or Luskan, or even perhaps this plane of existence. The prisoner has asked for you, personally. I was hoping you might be able to help us out concerning her identity, or her intentions. Aldenon has a theory, but I'm afraid...
If you both would simply listen. The comparison to a rock, a big rock, is a simple one, almost perfect. This prisoner you have, it seems that she is of the same stone as the Githyanki.
She's a Githzerai.
Not. You see, both were once one people. At one time, even though time is a very difficult thing to measure depending on the plane. And that's not counting time in the astral plane or on...
Forgive me, Aldenon. Is this prisoner a threat or not?
Oh, I don't know that. I do know that the Githzerai and the Githyanki have been in a state of war for millennia. It is common knowledge.
Of course, an oversight on my part.
So, I should think if your young lieutenant here, well met again, by the way, you seem to be everywhere, is hunted by the Githyanki, then the Githzerai and this Githzerai prisoner would be allies by default. But I could be mistaken. I suppose we could see if she tries to kill any of us. But that test has numerous procedural flaws in its execution.
Indeed.
If you will pardon the semantics. She seemed reasonable enough when we spoke together in Crossroad Keep. But there was a foot of stone between us, which is notoriously hard for a blade to cut through to kill someone on the other side.
True enough.
And speaking of Crossroad Keep, I am rather anxious to return there. So if you would both excuse me, I will set out there at once to see if we can dig anything out of the library there. Good day. And I hope the prisoner doesn't attempt to kill you. She didn't seem the type, but you know how assassins are.
Indeed I do.
Despite the advice of Master Aldenon, I think it would be best if you simply spoke to the prisoner and let this matter sort itself out, without further speculation.
I felt your presence before my eyes fell upon you, Kalakcha. Step forward. Let me look upon you.
They said you asked for me by name.
Your name. Your name is not how I know you. Know this name our enemies have draped upon you. This Kalakcha. Its sound travels far, even reaching the ears of my people. At first, My people thought our enemies had erred, that they did not know that of which they speak. But here, now, as you stand in my presence, I see the truth. I did not think it possible, but the key by which you may know yourself lies within you. I know much of the problems that beset your people and mine. The reason behind these attacks upon your heart and home. You will have no greater ally in this than I.
Hooray!
In exchange for my aid, it is my will I be freed, so that I might travel with you and aid you against these enemies.
Yay! Get a cool GIF ally, hell yeah! And why do you wish to travel with me?
This cell is abhorrent to me. It is a shackle of stone encasing me. It causes memories of the ways of the Illithids to surface in my mind. I have borne this indignity because I knew that it would bring you to me, and a greater truth will be known.
So in exchange for what you know, you only ask to travel with me?
I heard you were here. You fought bravely, and we took them almost completely by surprise. You are to be commended, both for your efforts and the lives spared this day. Had you not been there, we would have many less brave men standing with us today, along with what may be the key to taking this battle to our enemies.
In freeing me, know you have gained more than you ever would have torn from the lips and thoughts of our enemies.
Then speak. Aldenon does not think you are allied with these enemies, these Githyanki, and his word carries weight with me, fortunately for you.
Then know the trade between us is this. Release me from this prison. Let my path become that of the Kalakcha. In return, I will grant you the knowing of this threat, and all the darkness its shadow casts.
We promise an honest hearing, and if your tale rings true, we will grant your freedom.
Then listen to me, and know this threat for what it is. But we cannot do it here, in this prison, where my words echo, and the shadows fall thick around us.
And why should we allow your freedom until we hear what you have to say?
Because if you deny me that, then anything I can do to aid you will prove useless. I seek to know this plane, this world that I am to help you save, and to speak honestly to it, so that it might hear what strikes at its heart. And that means that I must see your lands, what you would spill blood for, and what you have spilled blood for.
Then I know of just the place where you can see what we fight for. Make your way back to Crossroad Keep as soon as you're able. I shall meet you there.
All right. How many members of my party can I have now? That's the question. Still only 4. All right. Cool. Well, let's take out Neshka. Oh, let's keep Neshka and Quora.
Make your path mine.
She is a cleric. Awesome. Alrighty. Well, regardless, that's where we're going to leave today's session. Now that I've got, good God, I've got all the ladies with me at the moment. I'll head off and get our new. Geez, how do you pronounce that? Sajav. I'm guessing is that pronunciation. We will go and get her outfitted, and then in the next session we will head back to the keep and continue the mission. But that's awesome. We get a Githzerai to accompany us on our quest, and a cleric no less. Healing is awesome. But yeah, the plot continues to get thicker and thicker. I just wish I could have more than the basic 4 party members, but anyway, what are you going to do? So, yeah, for now, that's where we're going to leave today's session. So, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble host, Tim, and be sure to come back for the next session of Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights 2. Bye!